जूम मीटिंग है क्या तेरे का?
आप अभी इंस्टॉल करो।
Hi everyone. Okay, just introduce yourself. Who are working and who are learning to get a job. Freshers.
And look for some.
Okay.
I'm working for simulating guidance.
Okay.
For the past interviews, I have been working on it. Excel, but I want to update myself.
Okay. Already working on Excel. Okay. Okay.
A little bit knowledge.
Okay.
One
Okay.
seaside operation, like it's a business. We are to learn like
Wonderful.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All from the same company. Okay. What about others? Any are freshers from this online?
Mostly because it's only this.
Ravi Teja, you're fresher?
Yes,
Anup Singh, pressure, madam.
Okay.
Hi ma'am, I'm also fresher. Vela Ramesh.
Okay. Remaining all are working?
Madam, I'm also fresher. My name is Shivakumar.
Okay, okay. Fine. Anyways, we'll start from basic level because some people maybe they did not use, even though you're working, maybe you did not work with Excel application, right? So I'll start from very basic level. First, tell me, why do you want to learn Excel? What is the use of Excel? What you will get if you learn Excel?
So we can data present, we can manipulate our data actually. We can present in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, it quickens our work.
Okay.
We can do it within a span of less time.
Within less time, you can complete your work using Excel.
Yes.
Okay, okay. What else?
So the present data can easily simplify through Excel now, like attendance forms.
Okay. You maintaining attendance? Okay. Okay. So the first thing is to store the data. Okay. You can store data in Excel in the form of tables, or even without tables also you can store the information. Okay. How much data you can store? Is there any limit? There is no limit. For each sheet, you can store up to 10,48,576 records. Okay. How many sheets we can create? Multiple sheets depending on the RAM capacity of your system. There is no limit. Okay. And the second one is for calculation purpose. As of today, we have 522 formulas. 22. Okay. So every year they are increasing the formulas. Right? So what is the formula? If you want to calculate something, if you use some calculator, you can do some basic calculations like plus, minus, multiplication, division, percentage, something, right? But in Excel, you have 522 formulas. Should we know something to write a formula? Not required. Just you will provide some input, it will give you some output. You don't write any logic. Just that you have to remember the formula. Is it difficult to remember? Once you start working with that, you can remember everything easily. Okay. The formulas are segregated into different categories based on the functionality of that formula. Like If you want to work with date and time related, you have a category like date and time. There you will have all date and time related formulas. Okay, some text formulas, information formulas, logical formulas, lookup and reference formulas, mathematical, statistical. These are the different categories. Okay, that is the second one. Okay, let me share my screen. Your batch number is 722. Right? Hope already group is created, right? 722, right? Okay, let me take some copy from some other batch. Okay. Why Excel? To store the data. Store data in the form of tables or information. Okay. How many rows you can store in each sheet? This is called a sheet. This is called a sheet. Okay. How many sheets you can create? There is no limit, that depends on your system capacity, RAM capacity. Okay. This 1, 2, 3, 4, all these are called rows. Okay. A, B, C, D, these are called columns. If you see, A is nothing but a first column, B is second column. If you are talking about column numbers, column names are A, B, C, D. How many columns you will have like this? 16,384 columns. Okay. Rows, these are called rows, nothing but vertical ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, these are called rows. Total you have 10,48,576 rows. Okay. How many cells you have in one sheet? One row, 16,384 columns. Total 10,48,576 rows. So total how many cells? What is a cell? This box. Each box is called one cell. So total you have this into this. Number of rows into number of columns. So these many cells you have in one sheet. Okay. Fine. So either you can store in the form of table. What is a table? It contains records and columns. If I take, suppose, employees information, employee database, you will have a column name like employee ID, employee name. Okay, maybe designation, manager name, mail ID, right? These are the column names. In employee IDs, again, you will have all the employees' employee IDs information, right? The particular property is called a column, and in each property, you will have all the person's information. Okay. Now, this is to store the data. Second one is calculation purpose. What is calculation? You will give some input, it will give you some output. Okay, that is a formula. If you want to see the formulas list, okay. Here we have only up to 2016, but later you have 2019, 21, Office 365. So total you have to 522 formulas. If I take only 2003, these are available from 2003 Excel. Okay, all these formulas. Select 2007, 12, not total 12, 341 from previous version and extra added from 2007, 12. So 341 plus 12 formulas. Okay. In 2010, 57 extra formulas added. When you are writing some formula, if you are not able to get in your system, means you have to check here which version of Excel you are using and that formula is available from which version. Only it is if some formula is, if you take some unique formula, it is available only in 2021. If you are trying to get write that formula in 2016, it won't be available. So here you can check from which version that formula is available so that you can use it. If it is Office 365, you can use any formula. Office 365. Updated every time you will get a live, I can say live application. If something is added in the Microsoft company, immediately you can see it here. That is live application. Okay.
Constantly being updated.
If you are using 2021, so a new version, again you have to uninstall 2021 and install new application, correct? But if it is Office 365, no need to install new one. Every time whenever you are getting new features, that you will get in your system. It will be connected to internet and you will get a live application. Okay. Just you need to purchase one time, that's it. So these are the formulas by version wise. Or if you want to see in 2010, suppose date and time what formulas available. Okay, these are the two formulas available from 2010 in date and time category. I'll remove all the filters from version. So these are all date and time formulas as of 2016. Okay, you have version wise formulas as well as category wise formulas and the count. We are going to discuss some 150 to 200 formulas. We don't require all that 522 formulas because some are like trigonometry formulas, sin theta, cos theta, and some are engineering related formulas. They all are not required for us in data analytics. Whatever are required, we are going to learn that. Some categories like date and time, what you are going to learn, date and time, then logical, text formulas, information, mathematical, statistical, lookup and reference. These are the categories you are going to learn. Okay. But here you will have so many formulas, financial.
Is this basic training?
Sorry?
Is this basic training? In basic or in even in
You will learn everything, but in formulas, we don't require all that. We never use in reporting.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So see, if I go for trigonometry, A cos, I mean, these are trigonometry, sin theta, cos theta. Did you remember? We never use that in real time. Okay. And logarithm related formulas. We will write some formulas, right? If you are a math student, you know all that terminology. Maybe in 10th also we have, right? Trigonometry related formulas. See some engineering formulas. We never use all these formulas in real time. But you have all the options. Okay, as a data analyst, we don't require all that formulas. Whatever are important, even we don't use all these formulas also. But you are going to learn only some you will get in real time. Okay, you will use.
When time comes, we should be able to solve it.
Correct.
Use
Correct.
that path.
Correct. Okay. Okay. Suppose today I started with date and time formulas. We completed date and time. Then you will get some task related to the date and time. So all this material we will upload in the drive. Okay. Here you will have date and time tasks. if I open date and time, here you have some tasks related to only date and time. Okay. Find out salary of your person based on the below information. We have a month, for which month you have to calculate and what is the salary per month and how many leaves that person is taking and paid leaves how many, and based on that what you need to identify, find out total how many days we have in the month, how many working days we have, and number of holidays, salary per day, and leaves, what is the final salary we need to pay to that person. Okay. So like this, some real-time examples. So if I take this one, fixed salary is some 4,50,000. PF amount is, PF is 2% on the fixed salary. So the person joining date is 1 and we know the relieving date also. So what is the total PF amount that employee will get? So this you can solve by using date and time formulas. Okay. Next, after completing this, you are going to learn logical formulas. So in logical, again, you will have tasks. That tasks are not just logical, date and time and logical combination. Because you know already date and time first. So in logical category, you will have date and time with logical combination tasks. In text category, date and time logical text combinations. Like this, when it comes to lookup and reference, you are going to learn all the combination tasks. Okay. Like this, total you have 150 plus tasks only on these formulas. Let me take lookup and reference. See, like this, you will have some tasks. Yeah, some 33 tasks we have only on date and time. These are combination of all the tasks. If you are able to complete all these tasks, you are just equivalent to like a data analyst, 3 years experienced guy. Even when you're going for interviews, they never ask you this much complicated tasks. You will start from very basic level to complicated tasks. Okay. If you are able to complete this, you can able to complete any kind of work in the real time. Okay, clear? Okay. This is only date and time, right? And you will have tasks on tabs, home tab, some formatting related. Okay. What is wrap text and how to format the cells? That related tasks. See, if I open level 1 assessment. In level 1 assessment, you have some 80 assessments again, as 80 questions. 1 to 20 is based on, see, how can we use format painter for multiple times on multiple cells. So you have some options here. Okay, like this you will have, choose answer some 20. And then from 21 to 40 are related to formulas. And from 41 to 60 are related to tabs. What tabs? This one. Insert tab, some page layout, formulas. Apart from the formulas, you will have options, right? That options related tasks you will have from 41 to 60. This is level 1. Some little complicated, again, you will have in level 2. Again, in this also, you have some 60 questions. Okay. And some basic test. Okay. Beginner questions. This is purely based on home tab. Okay. I need to fill something. Like this. So total you will have more than 300 tasks on all the options. Okay, once the particular topic is done, then you need to complete these tasks. If you have any questions, you can ask in the next class, or you can post in the WhatsApp group. Already your number is added in the group, right? You can post in the group, or if it is taking more time, then you can ask in the class next day. Okay, that is the flow. Next step, that is about formulas. Analyze data. What is analyze data? To store the data and for calculation purpose and for analysis purpose. What is analysis?
Computation.
To
Computation.
mm-hmm.
We need to analyze
Compute.
data.
Correct. I'll open some data. Okay. Just tell me. Just see this data. Tell me what kind of data it is. You have some records, right? Some 8,400 records. And what are the columns? Row ID, order date, order priority, something, some shipping cost, profit, customer name, product category, subcategory. What kind of data it is?
Maybe a data related to a business.
Sorry?
Maybe a data related to a business.
A data related to a business. It's a sales data. Because you have some sales information. Okay. And products information, product category, subcategory, what is the product name? Correct? It's a sales information. So in the sales information, you have a column, a region. So in which region you have more sales, in which region you have less sales. I want to know in which region we are getting more sales. Can you tell me by looking just this data? Are you able to identify? It's not possible, right? What do you have to do? You have to write some formulas. Maybe I'll take a region information, copy, paste here. I will remove the duplicate value so that I'll get a unique region name. After this, we have to write some formula. My sum range is sales. Criteria range 1 is region, and this is my criteria. Okay.
Data instead of like in our ID.
You can do that, but why I don't problem. Okay. Like this, you have to write some formulas, but still I did not understand where we have more sales and where we have less sales. So I need to create some chart to identify it easily. Now I can tell in West region we have highest sales and in South region we have less sales. Okay, now I identified this. Here I have less sales. Now can you tell me in South region why we are getting less sales? As a South region head, you want to improve your sales. First of all, you need to identify the issue. Correct? What is that issue? Particularly in which month we are getting less sales. Or you don't want to check by month wise. Then you will check based on which category, product category you are getting less sales. In that particular product, for which product you are getting less sales. Who is the salesperson? Okay. Is it because of that person performance or any other reason, right? You need to identify that. Based on that, maybe you will rectify your mistake, or you will improve your sales, or you will remove that person from the company, or you will give some feedback to your higher management. Just that you need to understand the data. To understand the data easily, we will analyze our data. But if you have data in the table format, you can't analyze your data. You need to create some dashboard, right? Like this. Now already their data, dashboard is created. So now I want to check. If you see, this is profit by region and profit by order priority and by product category. Furniture 8% profit, office supplies 34%, technology related products we are getting highest profit 58%. Okay, but now my concentration is on furniture. Why we have less profit in furniture? So what I'll do, I'll go to, I am particularly interested in 2012 data. Then click on 2012. So you will have report only based on 2012. Okay, now I understood here for furniture, I'm getting loss, 3% loss. So I have to go by furniture wise. Click on furniture here. Now it will show you only furniture related data. Okay. In this, again, central region, I'm getting more loss, right? So I'll go to central region. For which month you are getting more loss? December month. This is monthly report. Exactly for which product you are getting more loss? Bookcases. This is product subcategory. So that I'll stop selling that product. Okay. Or maybe the quality issue. You need to improve the quality of the product. So that decision we will take later once we understand the data. Is that clear? Sometimes we will create a comparison reports like from 2024 to 2025. Is the data, sales improved or decreased? Why we get, suppose if sales are increasing, then fine. If it is decreasing, then you need to understand in 2024 year what we did to improve the sales. Maybe I'll apply the same logic in this year also. Okay. So before analyzing your data, you have to understand your data, what we are going to do after analyzing it. Example. I want to understand if I take some hospital data. In hospital, you will have different kinds of information, like maybe some information by diseases, some information by doctor wise, right? Some maybe employees information, like employees means not only doctors, right? You will have staff, other staff. I want to understand COVID cases. Let's take an example like COVID cases. You want to understand in which year, year is fine. Monthly, whether the cases are increasing or decreasing, I want to see. If the cases are increasing, particularly in which area we are getting more cases. Okay, on which, particularly which day we are getting more, for which age criteria we are getting more cases. So that kind of analysis you want to do, then I mean, after creating that, what you want to do, based on that you have to create your report. Is that clear? So this is our final output. Okay. Any questions so far?
Data is created by using BA,
Sorry,
our BA.
this one?
Yeah.
No, Excel.
Excel, okay.
Ah.
Chart.
Charts also. Excel only.
Excel.
In Excel, you have so many charts. See, if you go to Insert tab, all these charts, column charts, line charts, pie charts, does bar charts, all are Excel only. Okay. So what is the flow? I'll start with home tab. Okay. But before that, you are going to learn history spread. I mean, history of Excel. Who are the competitors? Terminology like what is row column, what is cell, what is sheet, what is workbook, all that. And then object model. How to save your file. What is the difference between each version? I mean, each extension. XLS, XLSX, XLSM. What is the difference? And how many rows and how many columns you have in one sheet. Some basic information before starting your Excel. Version differences. 2003 to 2007. What are the extra features added? 7 to 10, 10 to 13, 13 to 16. Okay. What is the difference between each version that you are going to learn? So that is the basic thing. After learning that, I'm going to explain. I'll start from home tab. In home tab, cut, copy, paste. Already you know what is cut, copy, paste. Paste special. Paste, what is paste special? If you want to paste one of the property from the source, then we will use this paste special. So like, okay, see. Default, if you are pasting, it will paste everything. Okay. But you want to paste only formula from the source. Or only values from the source, only formatting. One of the property if you want to paste, there we will go for paste special option. Example, see, I'll remove this. Okay. I have this data. Whatever formula you have here, this is just a basic sum formula, but sometimes you will write a complicated formulas, right? You don't want to write the same complicated formula one more time in other cell. You just want to copy that formula and paste. Okay. Okay, now I'll copy this formula. The same formula I want to apply here also. Paste it. What's happening? It's pasting formula, but even it is pasting what? Background color, formatting, all that. But what is your requirement? You just want to paste only formula, but not the formatting. Then you have to go for paste special. Okay. And here choose formulas option. Say okay. Now this will paste only formula, but not formatting. Suppose I have a comment here. Okay. I have a comment here. The same comment I want to paste somewhere. Suppose here. Control Alt V for paste the special. Click on comments. Say okay. It will paste only comment from the source. Like this, if you want to paste one of the property from the source, then we will use this paste special. So you are going to learn all the options in the paste special. Okay. Next, some formatting related option, format painter, and then font related, bold, italic, underline, changing the font name, font size, font color, background color, borders, all these basic things. And then alignment related options. Number formatting is very, very important concept again. Number formatting. How to change a number from one format to another format. So a number you can see in all these ways. Number, currency formatting, accounting formatting, date formatting, date also one of the number, percentage, time. So all these formats. If I take a basic example, suppose I have a date. Okay. I have a date 2/9/2025. 2 is the day, 09 is the month, and 2025 is the year, right? But instead of 09, maybe you want to see SEP September. Correct? What do you have to do? You have to go to format cells. Okay. Format cells. Suppose I'll type DD dash triple M dash 4 Ys. Say okay. Now it will convert into that format. You have a number. This number, it is showing a different. Okay. This number, I want to see like 10.00. Okay. Then go to number format, 2 decimal. Number of decimals you can increase. Say okay. This is number format. I have suppose 0.5. This 0.5 I want to see like 1/2 in fraction format. Then go to fraction. Say okay. Now you will see 1/2. Like this, a number you can convert from one format to another format. That you are going to learn in number formatting. In number formatting, you have so many options. You need to understand all the number formattings and how to change the default number formatting. See, this is suppose a default. If you have a negative number, then you want to see in red color. Okay. Without symbol, I want to see that number without a negative symbol. So how to change all that default settings that you are going to learn here. Apart from that, we have custom number formatting. Custom, what is custom? You can create your own format in custom number formatting. If you take this data, I have number 20 minus 20.4, 0.6 minus 11. Some are positive and some are negative, correct? So if it is a positive number, then I want to get before that increase. If it is a negative number, then I want to get a decrease by default. You don't want to type it manually. Okay. Then go to custom format. Go to custom. In custom, you can create your own format. Okay. Custom, in double quote, I'm writing increase. Don't think much about this for now. So once you start learning that, you'll understand what we are writing here. Okay. Increase 0. Where is increase 0, semicolon, decrease minus 0. Okay. Say okay. Okay. And for 0, I just want to get 0 only. Okay, 0 is 0. Increase. Wherever you have positive, there you are getting increase. If it is a negative number, then you are getting decrease. And that increase number you want to get in green color. Decrease values in red color. Same number formatting. Here I am adding some color. Say okay. See. But if you keep your cursor here, it is just a 20. What is number formatting? It will change the visibility, not the value. If you do sum of all this, it will give you result. You can do the calculation. Total is minus 11 it seems, because plus 20 minus 20 already 0. And plus 1 is there, right? Sorry, this is not 0.6, right? 20.6. I need to give some decimals. It is rounding because I'm not giving decimals. Okay, but now here also give 0.0 minus 0.0. Minus 10.8 is the result. Total sum. You can do the calculation. In number formatting, just it will change the visibility. Okay. So that you are going to learn in number formatting. Then conditional formatting. Based on the conditions, how to apply formatting. Like okay. Suppose you want to see highest 3 net salaries. Okay. Select the range. Go to conditional formatting. Not greater than. Highest 3, right? Go to top 10 items option. In this top 3, right, you want to see. Just say top 3. With what color you want to highlight? Maybe some green color. So these 3 are the highest 3 values. If you change the value, automatically the color will change. Top 3. 47,500 you got 2 times. That's why you are getting it. I'll change this to 42,000. Then you have it. Okay. 70. Okay. 95,001 I'll write. See, now you got these 3 are the highest 3 values. Conditional formatting means it will apply color automatically. You don't do any color formatting manually here. Okay, that is conditional formatting. Again, in conditional formatting, you have multiple options. Highlight cell rules, some options, top bottom rules, data bars, okay, color icons, color sets. So all these options you are going to learn. In this, one of the option is new rule. New rule is nothing but a dynamic conditional formatting. This is based on the formulas. Once you are done with the formulas part, then you are going to learn this dynamic conditional format. Okay. And then format as table. What is format as table? What is the difference between normal table and format as table? This is format as table. Okay. So you can do multiple formatting things. See, you can apply different. Already some table designs are available. You can apply that design If you apply that, not only just the formatting, some functionality also will improve. You will get a dynamic formulas if you are converting that data into formatized table. You can create dynamic reports, dynamic drop downs, dynamic charts. Okay, so all dynamic. What is the difference between normal table and formatized table? That you are going to learn. Once you start learning, once you learn this formatized table, you never apply for normal table. Okay. So to get a dynamic pivot tables, everything you will get a dynamic if you are converting that into formatized table. So what are the features you are going to learn here? And then cell styles, inserting rows, columns, sheets, workbook, deleting rows, columns, hiding and hiding rows, columns, sheets. Okay, changing the column width, row height, finding options, all you are going to learn in the home tab. Once we are done with the home tab, then I'll go for formulas. Formulas introduction. What is the argument? How many ways you can give an input to the formula? Okay. How to identify the arguments? What is the difference between mandatory argument, optional argument? So that introduction you will learn first. Then I'll start with formulas, date and time, logical, one by. Okay. So once we are done with the formulas part, again I'll come back to home tab and I'll finish that dynamic conditional formatting. Then I'll go for one by one tabs. Second one is insert tab. In insert tab, you will learn pivot tables, some inserting some extra features, charts, spark lines. Charts already you know, right? Hope you know what is the chart. Sparkline is an option which is introduced from 2010. This also like a chart, but you can insert a chart in a single cell. In single cell, you can insert a chart. That is sparkline. Okay. Slicers, timelines. This is slicer. Slicers are just like a filters. You can see filter option, right? So in this table, suppose I want to see designation developers related data. If you click on developer, you will have only developer data. It's just like a filter. Instead of normal filter, nowadays we are using only the slicers. Even just now I opened dashboard, right? In dash, what is that? I did not open. Closed it. See, all these are slicers only. Filter options. If you click on that, I want to see only 2012 data. You will have only 2012 report. I want to see only furniture data. See, you have only furniture information. These are all slicers. Slicers are just like a filters. And instead of normal filter, we are using slicers only. This is also available from 2010 Excel. Okay. So that's what is slicer, timeline, hyperlink option, and some more some basic features you are going to learn in the insert. Okay. And then page layout tab. Page layout tab is related to printing options. If you want to take the printout of your document, you are not able to fit that complete data in the single sheet, are not able to fit all the columns. How to change that? How to give a printout in A4 size paper, A3 size paper, changing the borders, left side, right side, header border, bottom border. So all that, how to change that, you are going to learn in the page layout. And then formulas, already formulas part done, but you will have some more formula auditing related options to trace the formula. So that options you will learn in the formulas tab, remaining options. And then data tab. This is very, very important tab. Data tab. How to get data from other application to Excel. Suppose my company is, storing the data in SQL server. Okay. Data is stored in SQL server. Assume, suppose, take an institute example, okay? All the students' information we are storing in SQL server, not in Excel. Some 4 different people are entering students' information. Finally, the data will store in SQL server. But I want to analyze that data in Excel. Will you download the data or you will give a connection? What is the better option? Connection. Why not download?
It is not in Excel form.
No. See, today is 2nd, right? Suppose if I download it, I will get data as of today. Correct? Then I need to create the report. If you open tomorrow, again, you will have new students' information. That you won't get in the report. Correct? Data is in SQL server. From Excel, I will give a connection to SQL server and I'll create report here. Whenever the data is updated, immediately you will get an updated report. Okay, you don't get the data into Excel. Maybe if you want in the table format, you can download it. You can give a connection and you can create the report. But you can give a connection and you can create the report in Excel without storing the data in Excel format. Okay, not only in SQL server, maybe you have data in website. You want to give a connection from Excel to website, or you have a data in MS Access database, or you may have data in Notepad file. They are entering data only in Notepad, but you want to create your report in Excel. How to get the data from other application to Excel to create the report? That you are going to learn in this data type. And then some filter option, normal filter maybe you know, but you have advanced filter option. Okay. Filter sorting data, sort the data. Level based sorting option. Text to columns, how to get data from one column to other column. 1 second, let me open some example. Okay, see. Text to columns means you have first name, middle name, last name, right? I want to get first name in one column, middle name in one column, last name in one column using space. Okay, then you will use this text to columns option. But from 2013 onwards, you have one more feature called flash fill. Flash fill. Okay, so suppose I'm typing Mahendra. What does that mean? This is first name. If you say Control E, you will get all the first names. I'm typing Singh, Control E, all the middle names. Let's go to this example. I'll type 1, 2, 3, 4. What does that mean? Last 4 numbers, right? Say Control E, you will get all last 4 numbers. Based on the first value you are entering, it will understand the requirement and the remaining also, it will give you the same. Okay. I'll type here info, Control E, it will give you all the usernames. Okay, based on some separator. But if you take here you don't have any separator. There is no space at the rate, nothing, right? But what I'll do, I'm typing ABC. What does that mean? It's a alphanumeric data, but I want to get only characters in one column. Say Control E, you will get it. This is not possible using text to columns. In text to columns, it should have a separator. Based on that separator, it will split the data into multiple columns. But in flash fill option without separator also, based on some logic, it will fill. Okay, that is available from 2030. Here you are going to learn some options. Next one that you will learn in the data tab. Remove duplicates. Data validation. What is data validation? I have a mobile number column. See, I have a column called mobile number, or let me take this example, okay? I have a marks column. If you have marks column, will it accept only marks in Excel? See here, I'm taking empty. I have a marks. Will it accept only marks? If I enter text, it will accept. Marks more than 100 I'm entering, it is accepting. Because there is no restriction on the cells. But using data validation concept, you can restrict the cells to hold a particular kind of data. If you are trying to enter 101, it's not accept. There is a error message, but I did not understand what is that error message. You can change the error message. I'll say 101 again. You can create your own error message. Okay. Mobile column you have. It should accept only valid mobile numbers. Conditions are it should be a number. Length should be 10. And first number should be at least 6. That conditions you have to give so that it will accept one valid mobile number. Are you getting it? What is data validation? Okay. In data validation only you have a drop down option. Drop downs. You want to allow people to select only one of the value from the list. That is drop down. And you have dynamic drop down based on dependent drop down. Means you have a state column. If you are selecting a state, then second drop down should show me relevant cities. If you are selecting a country, then I want to see relevant states. That is dependent drop down. Okay. Here I have, this is the data. Fruits, different fruits we have. Non-veg items, sweets, veg. So if I select fruits, second drop down will show you only fruits list. If you select suppose a sweets, second will show you only sweets. So this is called dependent drop down that you are going to learn in the data validation. Consolidate, get data from different sheets to single sheet. What if analysis, grouping, ungrouping, all this some extra features you will get in the data. Okay. And the next tab is review tab. Review tab is related to protection options. So what is that protection? Protect a sheet, protect a workbook, hide formulas. You wrote a formula, but you don't want to allow others to see that formula. How to hide the formula? How to give a permission to a particular range? You are a manager. You don't want to give permission to other team leads to edit entire data. You have a range from A1 to D10 something. You want to give permission to only that particular range to edit. But remaining all you want to protect it. So that is allow edit ranges. Lock the cells. Nobody should not even select the cell like this. That is lock the cell. When I'm opening the file itself, it should ask me for password. That is encrypt with password. So all protection related options you will have in the review tab. And how to give a comment, hiding comments, doing the formatting of the comment. So some options you will have in the review tab. View tab is just for a view purpose. a normal view. See, if I'm changing the view is changing like. I don't want to see lines, formula bar, headings, zoom options, how to compare one workbook with other workbook, keep side by side. Okay. Switching from one workbook to other workbook. So view is a very basic tab, just for a view purpose. There is no logic here, just a comparison kind of thing, and view related options you will have in view tab. Okay, till that you have all the tabs. After that, finally, I'll go for dashboards. Dashboards will be your last class. Okay, is that clear?
What about developer?
Developer is a macros. That is a different concept completely. Whatever you are doing in Excel, if you want to automate it by writing some code script, there we'll use this developer. We need to write some code here. VBA code, yes. Okay, it's not a normal tab, just like other. This is a macro related. All this we created related to that one. Now,
It is completely different from Excel.
yes,
It is not going to be taught in this class.
yes, that is a separate class. If you want to learn again, that will take nearly 1 month only for macros. That is whatever you are doing in Excel, if you want to automate it. Suppose your task is every day, I need to create some report. To create the report, assume like I need to collect data from some different 10 employees, consolidate the data, remove duplicates, apply some filters, create some report, send, I want to send mail to the 10 different people. So all that you can like click on the button, it will do automatically. Because repetitive task, if you are performing anything in the macro, what you will do, you will, once you collect the data, maybe you will keep all the files in one folder. Okay, in the macro, I will open one by one file. I'll copy data and paste here. So I'll get a consolidated file. The macro itself will remove the duplicate value. It will apply the filters. Okay, and it will create the report also automatically. And it will connect to Outlook and send automatic emails. So everything it will, if you are doing automatic, repetitive tasks, maybe weekly report, monthly report, daily reports, anything, there you will create a macro. But if you want to create it, first of all, you should learn this Excel to automate that. You don't know how to remove the duplicate values in Excel. Then how you will write the code in macro, right? First of all, if you want to learn macros, compulsory you should learn Excel. That is the basic. Okay. Any questions? Any doubts? Online guys, any doubts from your side?
No, ma'am. So far is good. No,
What
ma'am.
about all good?
Yes.
All good. Yes.
Okay, fine. Then we'll continue tomorrow with actual class. This is just a demo class, right? I'll start from basic options one by one. Okay? Yeah. You can leave for today. So we'll continue tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.